If you had your feet out at the lunch table, I'd be having a few words.
Yeah, I actually agree. If you got your trotters out at the table, it's not for me, that.
Don't bring your trotters to training.
Nah.
Hello and welcome to We Are Chelsea, the official podcast of Chelsea Women, brought to you in association with Skoda, who are the official car partner for Chelsea Women, and they are proud supporters of women's sport. I'm Caz De Moraes, and today I'm very happy to be joined by Erin, Cuthbert and Keira Walsh. Keira joined the Blues from Barcelona in January, and this is her first appearance on the podcast. So let's get into it, shall we? This is We Are Chelsea with Erin, Cuthbert and Keira Walsh.
How many times have you been on this?
A lot.
Why do I keep getting this?
You're quite funny, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you're funny, but she's also deep. I was just saying this.
You're quite deep, yeah. See, I'm not. I'm very surface level kind of person.
She's like, just so you know, never invite me again.
I'm boring and I'm surface level.
Well, Erin, welcome back to the pod. How have you been?
Yeah, been good since. Thanks for having me on again.
And Keira, welcome to We Are Chelsea. I want to say welcome to
Thanks.
Chelsea, but you've been here since Jan.
Yeah.
So I can't say welcome to Chelsea, but how have the last few months been? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. Last few months have been all right, I guess.
Just looking at Erin, like, been hanging out with this one.
Yeah. That's why it's only all right.
Yeah, probably. I didn't want to say that, though. I'm joking.
Well, this season we've got friendships on, so I'm assuming that some little birdie thinks you guys might be friends. Is that true?
Who was that?
Yeah, who said that?
Who said that? Ain't interested. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's
Partnership.
all right.
Partnership.
Yeah.
What was your first impressions of each other?
Nah, she's funny, to be fair. She's very, very funny.
She is.
Yeah, she is.
I'll take that. Obviously, I knew Keira for playing against her at Man City and then at Barcelona. But you never really know somebody.
Yeah.
Met her a few
Yeah,
times before that. But good crack. Bit of me.
Bit of you.
Sorry.
Bit of me, you know.
You made that really awkward. You made that really awkward.
We know what you meant.
Right.
Although I'm just looking at you, Erin. You look different.
I've had my hair done.
Oh.
But I've no brushed
Can I
it since
just
the
say,
training.
it looks magnificent. It does look magnificent.
What a compliment that is. I've been buzzing. That
Go
just
on,
shows
show
you how
me.
It just shows you how low the standards were, but here we are. So I've no brushed it since the session, which I kind of regret
Yeah, you
because
can't tell, in fairness.
No, I think it looks great.
It does, doesn't it?
thank
Yeah.
you. No, are we colour? Shout out to Holly Morgan here.
Trying to get the next one free.
Wait, is that her name? Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it is. Top UK colour specialist she is.
Is
You can
she?
tell. You can tell.
Aye.
Erin's eyeing up a little sponsorship
I think
collab, isn't she?
she's trying to get a free haircut next time round, I think.
She's like, come on, Morgan, get me in the chair next time. Keep my hair going.
That's it.
I mean, she's done this already with Iron Brew.
Oh, true. I've been trying to plug every time I'm on this
You're not
podcast.
daft,
I'm
are
like,
you?
right, who's my next sponsor? Who's getting it next?
She's like business head. She's like, moving house. IKEA is brilliant.
While we're on the subject of hair, what did you get called the other day?
I've been meaning to. I've been waiting for a special moment to tell everybody this because
Okay.
it's such a revelation that I can't even comprehend the words, and I'm quite embarrassed that I have to admit this. Sorry, Sonia, if you're listening, but it is quite an embarrassment for me. So we're in Barcelona, day of the game, afternoon. I'm just about to rest my head, get some sleep before the game, and I'm walking through the hotel, and someone says, "Hey, Sonia, signature." I said,
Did you turn round, though?
of course I did. It was walking past me. And I went, no, soy Sonia, soy Erin.
I seen the back of your head and thought, that's Sonia.
I mean, I did
Is that when you then decided
That's-
to get your hair done?
Absolutely. That's when I knew something wasn't ticking right. So that was the final straw. Carly Telford was with me and she can vouch for me. She was on the floor laughing. I thought it was one of the funniest things ever. And I can't remember Sonia's age off by heart, but there's around a 20-year age gap between the both of us. So
funny.
I don't.
And what did you say to them? Tell me your Spanish. What did you say?
I'm Erin.
No soy Sonia, soy Erin. Because it was saying it in Spanish, but I told the gaffer she was howling laughing. I felt so disrespected.
Yeah, she'd have taken
I don't
that.
know what
She'd
I
have
think
been
she
like,
was.
yeah.
She was buzzing. She was like, "Oh, twin sister." I think. So all the girls now call me Sonny for Sonia instead of saying Sonia's
That's your
name.
new nickname, is it?
That's my
Sonny.
new nickname, Sonny. Oh, so yeah, that's a bit of an embarrassing moment, but you know, I'll take it for the great of the good for the girls because they had such a good crack at that.
I bet they did. So Keira, apart from Erin and her lovely stories and her bants and her fantastic humour, was there a reason, I need to go back to Jan because I haven't met you properly, have I? Was there a reason that made you want to come to Chelsea?
I think obviously just from playing against them over the years, like, they always win, I guess. Like, you've always won the league and you've always been in the finals of most of the competitions. And yeah, I mean, I'm ambitious and I wanted to win as well. So that's probably the biggest reason why I came here.
And does it feel nice being back in England?
Yeah, definitely. I think,
Supermarkets.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that. You done me dirty there. Basically, I did an interview and they were saying to me, like, why did I want to come back to England? And I said that I missed the supermarkets. But obviously, that's not the only reason why I came back, but it's one of the reasons.
Were you after a call in the Caterpillar?
Well, see, I was trying to plug M&S, but they just didn't come through.
All right, she's the plug now. Hey, business end.
Exactly. There we go. Guys, listen, use the platform. Start plugging it. Is it your birthday coming up or Erin's?
I've just had mine. Is yours coming up soon?
Coming up 2 months.
There you
There
go.
we go.
A Cuthbert the Caterpillar Feldy though. Whoa, deadly. Whoa. Whoa.
Every time you come on, just being yourself just makes me laugh all the time.
I'm in a bit of a giggly mood today, so
Okay.
it's not a good time. It's not a good time.
That's the best time. That's the best time. Was there anyone in the squad? I guess maybe a question for both of you. Was there anyone in the squad that you first met that you didn't think you'd bond with, but that you really did bond with?
Erin,
Or
no
like
joking.
that you weren't-
probably me. Probably Erin, no joking.
But not maybe that you didn't think you'd bond with, but you just didn't know very well. And then you're like, oh, actually, you're a bit of me.
I'd probably say Naomi for me.
Okay.
Not that I didn't think she was a bit of me, I just didn't know her.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, no, I actually really get on with her. She's funny. And obviously I think both being new, that helped as well a little bit, I
Yeah.
guess.
Is there anyone for you, Erin?
Can't think off the top of my head. Maybe got a good wee connection with Nat.
Nat's funny, actually.
The ones that I've met.
Nat's got a bit about her, actually. I'll give her that.
I agree. So she's good banter. She's funny, but she's also determined, driven, focused to be the absolute best. So,
Keira, apart from the fact that you're at Chelsea and you're back in England, is there anything off the pitch that you've really enjoyed being back to? I want to say the weather, but it's only been sunny now.
Yeah, it's actually been really nice, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe just speaking English again. I don't know.
How is your Spanish?
Not as good as Erin's.
Oh, well, that... Look at her little smile.
I know, she was buzzing with that as well, weren't she?
that is
Her
such a
Spanish
compliment.
is actually very good.
She is
Right.
good. She is. No soy Sonia, soy Erin.
Soy Erin. Soy Erin.
That is actually sentence of the year, to be fair. Soy Erin.
Soy Erin. Being the newbie, there are some do's and don'ts, right? Like the bus. I remember on one of the podcasts you were telling me where you sit on the bus is really important. How did you decide where you were going to sit on the bus? Did you speak to Erin? Did you speak to someone else and say, where do I sit? How did you go about choosing your bus seat?
Yeah, like the whole, even seating arrangement in general is quite stressful. Like
Yeah?
in meetings, dinner, like everyone has their own specific seat, whereas I'm just not very superstitious like that. Like I couldn't really care less where I sit.
Okay.
Whereas everyone's very specific. So I just kind of followed LJ, and LJ was just like, sit there and I'll tell someone else to move if they come.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. But
Love
I
that.
think because she knew that I felt a bit awkward, so she was just trying to make me feel better, which was nice of her because I was
So
the
who
new
did she
girl.
move?
Nobody in the end, luckily. I just sit opposite her on the bus, and because Mia was out injured, now Mia's back, I sit with Mia. But it was just me and LJ at the time, so that was okay.
And we always get the lowdown from players on initiations. Have you had yours yet?
No, and I was hoping that nobody would ring that up.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, you just absolutely threw me under the bus.
Well, get it ready for pre-season. Performance of a lifetime.
What is it, like singing and dancing?
You've got to choose. Got to choose your best
Could
performance.
do both.
Aye.
Didn't Katie
No,
Cox do
no,
a
no,
really
no.
good like rap?
Aye, her and Vika.
Can we just stop with the suggestions of
That'd be
singing
good.
and dancing?
Some of
Aye.
them do it together in like groups.
Costumes and that included.
I'm like really shy with things like that though.
Are you?
Yeah.
But this is your one moment. Get it out of the bag and be forever known as a legend.
Oh my God, you could sing
Yeah, but I don't see it like that.
My Moment, Leona Lewis.
Michelle
No.
McManus would be my initiation song.
I've seen her play live in a few
Have
nights out in
you?
Glasgow.
I'm jealous.
you?
Aye.
That is
I
a
don't think she's
banger, that.
No, that song is big.
I'd have her at my wedding if I could.
Wow.
Would you ever eat your
Hey, I'll get
wedding?
that
Yeah.
sorted.
Singing, I would.
Listen,
I'm
you
gonna
get
give
her
a
on a
plug.
few podcasts, it will get sorted.
Aye. We'll
She's
make
got
that
business
happen.
head.
Lovely. Come on then.
You're not even engaged though, are you?
No.
You've
Nowhere
got
near.
time. You've got a bit of time, Erin.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll get to work.
Is there something that you've learnt about each other that you didn't know before that you would like to share on the pod with us?
I think just how direct Keira is. I didn't know that.
Do you think I'm direct?
Aye. Very direct.
Right.
But I like it. Just straight to the point. Knows what she wants. Says what she wants. And yeah, demands that of others.
On and off the pitch?
Aye. Would say so.
Like it.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Boss
Yeah.
qualities.
Yeah.
What about Erin?
Like I knew she was funny, but like she is really, really funny.
Look at her little face.
Nah, the other day with the refs, that was jokes.
Oh
That was a belter. She just
happened?
does mad things, like, and it's just really funny.
Tell me.
We're walking in, played Crystal Palace midweek. We're walking in after the warm-up and the refs are doing this bouncing on the spot. And the middle one's shouting like right, left, and they've got to
And they were
react
like
quickly.
spinning round, like
They're all doing the big spins and that.
they're all bouncing.
And I'm walking by and they're bouncing on the spot and I'm like, right, and they all turned right. They all moved. And she is...
I was crying just because the ref in the middle thought she was like, and then everyone went right and they all went.
They were all turning
It
and
was
bouncing.
actually really funny. Really, really funny.
Right, we're going to play a little game. It's called Hot Takes. Do you know what a
Okay.
hot take is?
No.
You know, well, you'll know. I'm going to give you a phrase. You'll
Do you know
know.
what a hot take is? No. You'll know.
You'll know. You'll know. I'm going to give you a phrase and I want you to react to it. Cats are better than dogs.
Absolutely not.
No.
Miles off it.
Yeah, agree.
Why?
Because I've got a dog.
Okay, mint is the best ice cream flavour.
Agree.
Stracciatella.
Fair.
Stracciatella.
That's fair.
Deadly.
But I do like a bit of mint.
I like a bit of mint as
Yeah.
well, but it is controversial. Mint
Is
ice
it?
cream. Yeah.
Okay.
Socks and sliders should never be seen together. Do you agree?
Nah, I don't think that's bad. I do it every day at training ground.
Agree. Me too. Every day. I think most people would.
Yeah, I do,
if you had your feet out at the lunch table, I'd be having a few words. You'd
Yeah,
tr-
I actually agree. If you got your trotters out at the table, it's not for me, that.
Don't bring your trotters to training.
Nah.
Honestly, don't bother.
Trotterless training.
Yeah, especially when you're eating your food and that. I don't want to see people's toes.
That could be something.
Some of them are honking and all, like stinking in looks and in smell. So
Oh.
footballers' feet, you know what I mean?
Chinos are not a fashion crime.
They are.
No, I think they are. Yeah,
They are.
I agree.
Would you date someone wearing chinos?
No,
If
No.
someone turned
Oh.
up on a first date.
no,
wearing
I'd be gutted. I would be gutted.
I'd be gutted.
I'd be absolutely gutted.
I've like your personality and we got on so well, but ugh, that's some look.
No, I would be gutted. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's major ick.
Yeah.
Aye, brown ones as well. Brown chinos. Used to wear them like when I was
Yeah,
12 and
same.
felt class, man. Felt like $1 million in them walking out the house.
No, I did. I used to think I looked really smart in them.
I used to go to the bowling.
And I had
in them.
red Vans on the bottom as well.
Oh, deadly.
You had what on the bottom?
I used to wear red Vans as well with my chinos. I can't believe I've just admitted that actually. God.
Did you say you used to go bowling in them?
I used to go bowling in the
Yeah,
chinos. It's
the activities. You
proper
could do activities in
going
the
out club.
chinos.
Aye.
Yeah.
Had a wee bit of space in them.
Cinema and that. Yeah.
Aye.
I'm just imagining Erin going with her bowling shoes and chino.
With the bowling shoes, aye.
Football should scrap VAR.
Oof. I think they should scrap how long it takes them to make a decision.
Oh.
Give him a little wee timer.
Yeah, I think they should have a timer.
Yeah.
Because it slows the game down
Yeah.
so much, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm a bit for and against because then you still
Yeah.
get so many people like diving in the box and stuff and they get away with it because it's hard for the refs to see these decisions. So for and against, but
Yeah.
the time again that it takes can
I'm
be
terrible
reduced.
because if it goes in my way, I'm like, thank God for VAR. And then
And when it goes
my
against
way,
you,
I'm
like,
like,
yeah, no,
It's
I
so
agree.
hard for the fans as well because
Yeah.
they're celebrating a goal or something and they're going mad, and then
yeah.
there's like a 2-minute stoppage after,
It
and
ruins the atmosphere a little bit, doesn't it, at the game?
and it ruins the raw emotional moment of scoring a goal because you just don't know if they're going to pull it back.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen to me very often, but yeah, that's true.
Hey, it happened recently, first goal.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true that.
I am going to come to that.
Right.
Just talk about it now, though.
Yeah, we can get it out of the way. Yeah.
Get it out of the way. I
Yeah.
love that.
Well, it must be the worst stats in history, 1 in 83.
It's not. Stop playing yourself down. Listen, you scored. It was brilliant. We loved it.
Thank
How
you.
did you feel?
Yeah, I was buzzing, to be fair. But I think also Aggie told me I was going to score, which she does every game, which is really nice and positive of her, and tries to give me confidence, and she was actually right. But yeah.
I've never seen someone talk down their own goal as much as you.
She does it in training, I know. She's like, I can't shoot. She got the ball at her feet and scored the top bins a day. And Sonia was like, why do you not shoot more?
Yeah, I think she was a bit annoyed with me at that, actually. But
Well, that's it. If you show her
Yeah.
what you can do, she's going to expect it.
yeah.
We're getting off on tangents now. Right, back to the game. The next one is all water tastes the same.
Disagree. The glass bottle in
I had a
Barcelona.
glass bottle in Barcelona. Blah, deadly.
Do you know how much it costs, though? How much was it? €8?
Aye.
€8 for
Yeah.
a bottle of... How big's this bottle of
It's a
water?
glass bottle, which maybe that's why it's more expensive, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, Chelsea.
But Erin said it was incredible.
It was
Really?
honestly so pure, fresh. Don't know what the purity and the magnesium and all that in it, but it was different. Let me tell you.
Oh. God, I want to go to Barcelona now just to drink their water. €8.
Don't drink tap water, though.
You're not talking about the tap water?
No, you
Yeah,
can't drink tap water.
Yeah. Oh, don't drink the
Yeah,
tap
Do you
water
drink
in
tap water
Barcelona,
from
that's what
here?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drink tap
Would you
water down
not?
here. Nah. Different Scotland.
Can you
Mum.
not drink it down here?
Well, you can, but it's just
Yeah,
hard
but
water.
I would drink it in Manchester, but I think it's different in it, Manchester.
It's
lots softer.
better up north. My
Well-
mum wouldn't drink a cup of tea. My mum wouldn't even touch a tea down here. You should see my kettle. It's scaling after about
Yeah,
2
do
months.
you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
I have
it is
noticed that on the
hard
tap.
water.
Yeah.
England is better than Scotland.
Why would you do that?
Absolutely
It's in the
not.
script. It's in the script.
She's going to say it is, but absolutely no.
I'm trying to think if I've been to Scotland. Yeah, I have. Where did we play again?
Glasgow. We don't talk about that game.
Right. I wasn't going to talk about the game. I was just going to talk about the
Alright.
city.
You like Glasgow?
Yeah, we're all right.
It's
Yeah.
my favourite city.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Never
like
been.
Glasgow. More nicer people, friendlier in
Okay.
general. It's my opinion anyway, in my experience.
Where are you from?
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Ayrshire. No, I'm on the close to Glasgow, but on the coast. Live in a seaside town called Irvine. Plug.
I do like Manchester, though. I'm going to say England's better.
So we're undecided on that one.
No, we're Scotland.
Have you got any of your own hot takes, or what is your most controversial hot take? Is there something you like that you know is controversial?
I brush my teeth in the shower. I don't know if that's a bit of a hot take or a bit wild.
What?
Yeah. Brush my teeth in the shower.
Why is that? Because you just think, well,
Saves
there's water
time, doesn't
going-
it?
But then when you open your mouth, the water's warm. You're like,
I've got sensitive teeth, though.
feels
So I
weird.
wouldn't brush them with super cold water anyway.
Oh, because you've got sensitive teeth,
Yeah.
did you say?
That's
Have
so
you never
weird.
done that?
No, because I like a roasting hot shower. It needs to be burning my skin.
Yeah, but I don't mind.
I'd take the tongue off me if I brush my teeth. Be coming in with ulcers in my tongue and that. Oh, what did you do? I just brushed my teeth. in the shower.
Burns in mouth.
This podcast is brought to you by Skoda, the official car partner of Chelsea Women and proud supporters of women's sport. It's football season, time for after-work training, muddy boots and early morning weekend games. Whether you're playing five-a-side after work, cheering the kids on from the sidelines on a Saturday morning, or gathering with your mates to watch the big leagues each weekend, Skoda's the perfect companion for your everyday adventures. Zip around town in the fully electric Enyaq, or give the squad a lift home in the all-new 7-seater Kodiaq. There's something in the range to suit teams of all shapes and sizes. Don't just take my word for it, though. Search the Skoda range today to jump in and see for yourself. Erin, I need to congratulate you. You've
For?
contract.
Oh,
Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah.
thank you.
I think I might have already told you that, though.
Thank you. Pleasure. No, thanks. It's been a while then since I've not been on the pod.
Hey, she's been doing all right, to be fair. You got a new whip as well, haven't you?
Have you?
Got a new whip, new haircut,
Yeah,
new
on the
contract.
clock.
She's like, look, I re-signed my contract. New Erin.
New hair.
Yeah, mini Sonny.
New nails and all,
Mini
by the
Sonny,
way.
you know.
Nah, it's Sonny. Don't say mini, Sonia. I'm also taller, I think, so you're at it.
I think you are, yeah.
You have got new nails. Look, new hair, new nails,
New
new
toes as
car.
well.
Have you got your toes the same colour?
Yeah, of course
That's
I do.
so girly.
No point getting a mani in it without a pedi.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
You should
I
be getting
couldn't
your
say the
toddlers
last
out then,
time.
shouldn't you? Be like,
You'd be all right with them on, to be fair.
What?
Well, we getting your toes out with your nails done.
I know.
Kira, we've gone on a tangent again, but let's go back to football. How have you found the transition to the English league? What are the biggest differences?
I
Maybe
think
you weren't
how
expecting.
physical the league is. I think it's a lot more physical than the Spanish league. Obviously, training's a little bit different, and the way Barcelona play is a little bit different. So it does take time, and obviously I have to build relationships and with players I've never played with before, and straight into the games as well. Whereas like I didn't have a pre-season to kind of work on those relationships, but it's been all right so far, I guess.
And we're in the business end of the season, so loads of important games coming up. How do you deal with the pressure, the mental aspect?
For me, I really enjoy it. Like that's what you do the pre-season for. That's what you get absolutely blasted in the running for, and you're on the floor and you're thinking, why do I do this? I'm absolutely exhausted, and you can't get up, and you wake up the next morning and your legs are dead. So it's to prepare you for moments like this in these last couple of months. So I really enjoy it. I know that since I've been at the club's had a big period of success, which is tremendous. But I think it's always tough to remember that it keeps getting harder. And over the years, there's been a lot of fans who are just used to us winning, but it's not always the reality, and they don't realise what goes on behind the scenes. Chelsea fans have kind of been spoiled in a way. Like, I'm a Rangers fan myself. We've went through ups and downs in the years, and that's just normal. But I feel that we've just been on an upwards trajectory for so many years, and it's credit to the staff and, Paul Green, who's been here for so many years, Emma that left the foundation, and Sonia that's now taking the reins and continuing the good work that we're doing. But we know that it's getting harder. It's getting harder.
I would agree with that.
Than it's ever been. I don't know, maybe Keira can talk more about what it's like now that she's came back after a sort of period of absence in Barcelona, but I think it's getting tougher and tougher. The seasons are getting harder, the schedules are getting more intense, and the margins are becoming even narrower. So the fact that we're able to be at where we are is probably a testament to everybody at the club at the moment.
We had Paul Green on the podcast actually, and he was talking about, it's been 12 years he's been here.
Yeah.
How do you keep that fire going when you've won so much? And I guess, and also your perspective, Keira, coming back.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most impressive thing about Chelsea. And I think, like Erin said, like people think it's really easy, and it isn't.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was at City, and I think for a few years it was always us and Chelsea playing each other in the finals, and it was kind of us two running away a little bit, I'd say, from the rest of the teams. And I've come back and it's like a totally different story now. Like every game you play is really, really difficult. I feel like a few years ago you could be winning 6-0, maybe most of the teams, and then you're playing Arsenal, Chelsea, and it's really, really difficult. But yeah, it's definitely more competitive now than what it was like before, I would say.
But I also feel like, speaking to all of you, you do sort of enjoy the pressure, and you sort of enjoy the kind of when the stakes are high.
I mean, I wouldn't say I enjoy it so much. I would say I thrive more under it, but enjoyment's probably a tough word. I probably enjoy being on a sun lounger in Ibiza more, to be quite honest. I think it's a pressure, and it's more
part of the job, isn't it, I guess?
Exactly.
It's part of being at Chelsea, I think.
Exactly. If we're not feeling the pressure at this stage in the season, it means we've failed. It means we're not competing for enough trophies as we should be, and this club expects to be in every trophy available. So I think it's more relief when we have success for all the tough moments that we've had throughout the year.
And how does it feel for you, particularly playing against Barca?
Yeah, it was tough. And obviously I know how they play, but it's so hard to play against them. Like, even knowing what they do, it's so difficult to play against.
How do you deal when there's a tough game and it doesn't go your way?
Once you get over it, I think the first day you're always thinking, what more could I have done?
Yeah.
Where did I falter? How could I have helped the team more? You've got to always look in first before you sort of put the blame on others. And I think, the first sort of blame lies with yourself and what more we could have all done individually.
Yeah. Again, like when fans don't expect it, but like the next loss is literally just right around the corner. Like you're playing the best teams in the world. Like it's going to happen. You're not going to play every single season, every single year and win every single game. Like, it's impossible.
And now, thinking after football, when you need to just relax and get away from the season, what do you do on the day-to-day to kind of switch your brain off? Because it's too hard to just be on all the time. What do you do? Oh,
Erin's always doing something, to be fair, aren't you?
busy little bee.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up the golf in the summer for sure. Get back in the golf course. Obviously, I've not got a European Championship. Still
Tiger
hurts me
Woods.
to say that. Unfortunately. So I think the silver lining is that I get a summer holiday and I can properly enjoy it. I'm going to hopefully maybe go to Spain for a period of time and maybe play some golf.
Did you watch the golf? Did you watch Rory?
Of course, I watched the Masters. That was one of the best moments in sport. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, go
My
on.
dad likes a bit of golf.
Yeah?
Yeah, he got the green jacket, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
on,
did.
girl.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you play a bit of golf?
I did when I was younger. My dad actually wanted me to be a golf player.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I used to have lessons when I was younger.
Oh my God, my husband's done that. He's just bought my toddler because she was watching the golf, and then it got to the point that when it finished, she was like, I want to watch the golf because she just likes them hitting the balls.
Yeah.
So he's bought her a little toddler thing.
That's cute.
Yeah. So were you good at golf?
I was better probably when I was younger than I am now. I don't play anymore. I've not played in years.
We need to get out. Even to the range. We hit the range.
I do like a little driving range.
Since we're friends now.
Yeah. Well, we've been forced to be friends on the podcast.
You guys are busy. I'm sorry I've taken up so much of your time. I absolutely love having you both on. Thank you so much. And welcome to We Are Chelsea, Keira.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
She's Chelsea now.
You're Chelsea now.
Well, you're Miss Chelsea, aren't you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a nickname for her?
She calls me Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Yeah.
Big dog.
She's just literally, first day I walked in the door, Big Dog. I was like, all right then.
Thank you, Big Dog. Thank you, Sonny.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to We Are Chelsea, the official podcast of Chelsea Women, brought to you in association with Skoda, who are the official car partner for Chelsea Women, and they are proud supporters of women's sport. Remember to subscribe, give us a review, and send in your questions to wearechelsea@chelseafc.com. We'll see you next time.